Hello guys and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Gateron Oil Kings switches that I've recently bought and I've been using for quite a while now. Now these are regarded by some to be one of the best linear switches on the market, especially if you don't want to lube them. So we're going to put those theories and claims to the test. So the Gateron Oil King goes for 65 cents per switch on keepsforall.com. They are a linear switch with a palm stem, a nylon PA66 top housing, an ink housing material bottom housing with an actuation force of 55 plus or minus 5 grams and a bottom out force of 65 plus or minus 5 grams. The spring is 20 millimeters long, the total travel distance is 4 millimeters, and it is 5 pin. Now the reason why these are highly regarded is because of the fact that they are factory lubed, and the factory lube job is apparently very good. Another reason why these switches are so popular is because these do not have any north facing interference, no matter if you use cherry profile keycaps. The reason for this is because it has a little rounded part to the switch, and that makes it towards where it removes all north facing interference, which is awesome for budget friendly boards that may want to use cherry profile keycaps. And the first thing I wanted to talk about is the factory lube job. So it is good, and I feel like you probably won't need to lube these at all, but I will say that there is some ticking. There is no ping, it's just like a slight tick on some of the switches that I had, and apparently lubing them yourselves removes this ticking. But I went ahead and just used them stock, and you know, the ticking is only apparent if you're looking for it. Like, it's not super obvious or annoying, so I don't think it's that big of a deal. I think the whole blackout colorway is very cool, but I will say, because of this blackout colorway and the fact that it has like a little bar where the RGB shines through, these switches are absolutely horrible if you wanted them for an RGB build. Now that probably is a no-brainer, but I just wanted to point that out. You can definitely tell the difference between the Gateron Oil King switches I have in this board versus the other switches I have in this board, which are Jwig yellows. With that out of the way, here's a quick sound test so you guys can hear how they sound. I think they sound very nice. They do lean towards the muted side of things in my opinion, but I also think they have sort of a clack to them as well. I don't know, it's kind of like in between deep and clacked for me, but it is on the muted side for sure. I will say the one thing that I will mention to anybody who is interested in this switch is the bottom out force. You know, this bottom out force of 65 plus or minus 5 grams might be too heavy for some people, so it's honestly just up to you of whether you like of bottom out force that heavy. Me personally, I did not, so if I was going to use these switches, I'd probably spring swap them for just 55 gram springs. I think that is a better weight for my personal preference, because I know a lot of people, myself included, prefer lighter linears, but if you don't really care and you like the heavier bottom out, these switches are definitely for you. Overall, I'd say the hype is real and I understand it now. They feel great, they sound great. You don't really have to do anything to these switches to enjoy them, and they're just great right out the box. They look really cool too, so if you wanted to use them for a full out blackout build or something like that, then these are perfect for that. I think the price is pretty affordable, being at the mid-range market with 65 cents per switch, and I don't think you can go wrong with these switches other than the fact of the weight. If the weight is too much, don't get the switch, but that's my only quote-unquote complaint, which isn't really a complaint, just a suggestion. Let me know what you guys think about these switches in the comments down below, and if you did want to buy them, like I said before, there will be a link in the description below for that too. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.